Hey everyone, this is Thyworm, and today I want to discuss patch preview 0.7.7 for Last Epoch that released yesterday. Enjoying Last Epoch content? Consider subscribing. We already know quite a bit about the upcoming patch 0.7.7 in Last Epoch because many features were already teased up front in good 11th Hour Games fashion. I've made several videos about those teases, check that out in the description, and in this video let me give you a rundown of the article in the upcoming patch. First, the highlights of next patch. There will be shrines. Here is some concept art. Shrines are placed randomly in zones, and when interacting with them they will provide a buff. This is a very familiar concept in action RPGs, which doesn't mean it's not fun. Shrines are just small, nice additional layers on top of zones, making traversing them a bit more interesting. Second, character introductions. Character introductions will add some more background, story and lore to the available starting classes. Using animated video right after character creation, you will get an overview on how your character ended up in the forest trail, the starting zone in Last Epoch. Every available base class will have a character introduction. Third, Steam Cloud support. This is just a nice quality of life change outside the actual game. Your saves and data will now be synced with Steam Cloud, making it a lot easier to manage your saves and data. Currently, saves are stored locally on your PC, which means if you start up Last Epoch from another PC, your characters are gone. With the new change, this shouldn't be an issue anymore. Then, a few smaller topics to tackle, starting with the graphics and ambient sounds that get a massive overhaul. I made a separate video about this, so check that out. There will be 3 new skills in patch 0.7.7. Drain Life, an Acolyte skill. I'm assuming this is a channeled spell, probably locking you in place, maybe with an effect that gets stronger over time. Obviously, you would leech life with this. 2. Spirit Plague, an Acolyte skill. I'm assuming we're talking about a poison spell here, which would go well with some of the available poison abilities the Acolyte has, like Aura of Decay and various poison modifiers on minions and spells. Together with the recently released unique, the Plague Bringer, I can see some nice poison based builds popping up already. 3. Smelter's Wrath, a Forge Guard skill. Not sure what to make of this one. I'm guessing it's a fire based attack or skill from the Smelter's Bard. Could be interesting. All 3 skills come with their own specialization tree. Another new feature will be a significant overhaul of the user interface. Nothing has been released yet on this, but expect teasers from 11th Hour Games starting next week. Some miscellaneous features then. The minimap and overlay map will get a zoom feature. I love this change already. The minimap and the overlay map were too much in your face in my opinion, and you couldn't really see where your map target was in the end. This led to some backtracking because you're simply taking the wrong direction due to the overlay being zoomed in too much. Hopefully this will be an issue we won't have to deal with anymore. In a similar fashion, the opacity of the overlay map can be adjusted, which may seem minor, but it's actually a big change. This feature in Path of Exile is one where I experimented with quite a bit, trying to find the perfect balance between map visibility and seeing which monsters try to kill me. Achieving something similar in Last Epoch is something I'm looking forward to. In terms of optimization, some changes are coming as well. Outdoor zones have more performant shaders, which should increase performance. Apparently, the game also suffers from long loading times. I haven't really experienced that personally, as I am running this on an SSD and my PC is pretty fast, but apparently people had issues with this. The situation should be substantially improved in patch 0.7.7. They also implemented superior garbage collection, which is basically memory cleaning. I'm not sure if this is what causes PCs to turn into helicopters. Maybe. If that's the case, great change. Small pro tip on helicopter PCs, try enabling VSync, even though you don't see screen tearing. Enabling VSync for me cut down CPU and GPU resource usage by about 20 to 30%, and the only thing that looks a little weird are the HP bars. A decent trade-off if you ask me. Unfortunately, chapter 8 that was planned for this patch will be delayed. They made the decision to improve that chapter while also working on the current chapters, so I do expect to see some smaller changes in the current story content. 11th Hour Games also hired an animation lead, which is good news. Look at this werebear animation if you want to know why that is good news, and that is only available info for now. Follow me on Twitter @Thyworm. Thanks so much for watching and making it to the end. See you soon. Bye bye.